Well, Mission Barbecue is on a mission to serve you the most authentic, mouth-watering barbecue and all-American food, and they do it right. So joining us this morning are Laura Broyles and Lee Blackwell. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
It's our pleasure.
Glad to
Thank
have you all here. How long have you been open?
We just opened up on Monday.
Just
the
on
ninth,
Monday, wow.
This past week, did our grand opening there on Gun Barrel Road.
Well, welcome to Chattanooga.
Well, we're blessed and honored to be here.
It smells wonderful. Let's do some show and tell here on the
Absolutely.
food. We're going to begin, I guess, wherever you'd like. You pick.
Well,
Where you wanna
I'm
start?
closest, and one of my favorites is the North Carolina pulled pork sandwich.
right.
So it's closest to me, so we'll talk about that. This is our North Carolina pulled pork. This is smoked for about 12 hours with an oak. And then what we do, a lot of folks in North Carolina like to have that slaw on top of it.
Right.
So we just take a big mound of scoop of slaw and slab on there. And then, of course, you got to have your North Carolina vinaigrette just put on there. So we just douse that on there. And then we have Maggie's macaroni and cheese. 5 different cheeses in that
Cannot go
macaroni.
wrong with mac and cheese.
Absolutely not.
It looks good so far. All right, Laura, you want to tell us about the ribs?
Lee, would you like to tell us about
I
the
sure
ribs?
will.
That's what
She's putting me on the spot.
Let me lift these up here. Just number one, so nobody else will get their hands on them.
That's
number
gonna-
two, so, well, you know, that's just how it works. All right, take a look at that.
These are our baby back ribs here, and as you can tell, they pull right off the bone. They're smoked right there with oak wood as well.
Yep.
And what we do is we dry rub all of our proteins, right? Kind of a Texas-inspired barbecue.
Sure.
And then what we do is then we handcraft all of our sauces, and we put them out there on each and every table.
Right. How many different sauces do you have?
We have 6 that is out on the table, plus our North Carolina vinaigrette.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have our Alabama white, and then we have...
Invented by Big Bob Gibson.
There you
the
go.
Alabama White.
There you go. And then we have our Nashville hot sauce that is in our Craftsman toolbox out there
Right.
in the dining room. And then we have a Georgia mustard out there as
Yum.
well.
I will have to. Now, I did eat at a Mission Barbecue in Virginia one time before they came to Chattanooga, and I literally just got a clean plate and I put all the sauces on it and tasted all of
I did the exact same thing.
It entertains you, right?
It was
You're
so
out
good.
there.
Well, I
What you
wanted to
like
see which
until
one I
you
liked
try
the
it all.
best. They were all great, by the way.
All right, what do we have here?
This is our lean brisket. So we take our brisket, we dry rub it, then we put it in our smokers, and we will smoke that for about 14 hours.
Wow, what temperature?
We'll get it up to minimum is 190, but normally we let it run to about 200, 205. You know, we want to make sure that that brisket kind of wiggles and jiggles before we take it out. That means it's done.
It's got a nice bark here on the outside to it. Looks good.
And then we have our baked beans, and those are smoked baked beans, and that has brisket in it as well. And then our we call it cold slaw.
Yeah.
So we have our cold slaw there, and that is a mayo vinegar base. We're not smart enough to figure out which one you like better, so we just put it all in
There
there.
you go.
We just put it all in there.
Yeah, and I catch so much grief for this all the time, but I'm not a slaw guy. I'm a huge barbecue guy. I'm just not a slaw guy.
Gotcha.
I like all the ingredients in slaw. I don't like them together.
I'm the same way. I don't like slaw, but
See, that's
Oh,
my
wow.
favorite.
But
I just order it without the slaw.
Exactly.
all right, the name Mission Barbecue certainly has a military tie-in.
Right.
Tell us about that part of the aspect of your company.
I tell you, that's the food is awesome, and it speaks for itself. But what's near and dear to our heart, and in the middle of our star, is our heart.
Right.
We opened our very first restaurant on 9/11/2011.
Wow.
We did that purposely.
Yeah.
We want Americans to understand that the freedoms that we have in this country, they're not free. Our founders, Bill Krause and Steve Newton, true servants, they wanted to create a place that was meaningful, significant, and gave back to our American heroes. Last year alone, we were able to give back over $2.7 million to our police, fire, and military.
Wow.
When you walk into a Mission Barbecue, you're humbled. The walls speak. They all tell stories. There is stories of our American heroes. The things on the walls have been given to us by our heroes. And then every day at noon, everything stops. The cash registers quit ringing. The cooks quit cooking. We all come forward and we stand in honor of our country with the playing of the national anthem.
Very nice.
I've been able to witness that firsthand.
Wow. Very nice.
As a daughter of police officers and a brother in the Army, we eat at Mission Barbecue when we're near one. So
I appreciate that.
I've been able to see that firsthand. It is actually really spectacular because
Sends chills up your spine,
yeah.
no doubt about it. What else do we need to know about Mission Barbecue? You can't have a good barbecue joint without good dessert. What do you have for dessert?
Peggy's Peach Cobbler.
Peggy's Peach Cobbler.
Amazing.
I am a peach cobbler kind of guy.
We love peach cobblers.
Oh, well, we brought you some after the show. You get to try a little bit.
What do you mean after the show? We have a commercial break coming.
Yeah, this is Peggy's Peach Cobbler.
Perfect.
And we change up our desserts about every 5 weeks.
About every 5 weeks.
About every 5 weeks.
Good
And the
reason to keep coming
cobblers are
back.
always the ones that sell like crazy.
Oh, I bet.
They just go blueberry cobbler. We'll do a caramel apple cobbler.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
And I still have
Yeah.
yet to pick my favorite.
Well, you got to
That's a
keep
good
sampling.
problem.
Keep sampling over
sampling
and
them.
over and over, just so you'll know which one is right for you. Well, as I said before we came on the air, if you have good iced tea and you serve napkins and paper towels, you're halfway there.
There
That's
you
right.
It's like you guys have completed the rest of the journey. Wow.
I'm just ready. I'm just ready to go
me
eat
too.
now.
Well, I've already touched the ribs, so they're off limits for everybody
Did you lick your
else.
fingers first? Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
There's plenty of ribs.
Check them out. They're where the old Essex was, out on Gun Barrel Road, 1924 Gun Barrel Road. I'm sorry, 1926 Gun Barrel Road. And the website is?
MissionBarbecue.com.
All right. Stick around. We have much more coming up right after this.